Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, man didn't even confirm it, but I just went with my gut, you know. It is.
Yeah,
I know, I knew that.
Good 176. Numbers.
Yeah, we're here.
Respected.
Back again.
Yeah.
Guest. Been a little while since we had a guest. Friend of the show.
Yeah.
But we're still within the guidelines.
Yeah. Come on.
I
you doing, brother?
haven't been here since 2019.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I mean,
It's been a minute.
So a crazy year.
It's been a crazy year.
Oh, bro, I've been doing everything, running around, obviously.
Working, no annual leave.
Working, no annual leave.
This is the man that's never taken a day of annual leave.
It's a hard worker still.
Moving around, I moved house since.
Come on.
Trying to get a place as well.
We're reaping the rewards though, innit?
Yeah, I mean, dad passed obviously from coronavirus.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, it's been crazy.
Been a hell of a year.
Fam, craziest year ever.
Mad year.
We're soon out of it.
Yeah, man, 2021. We bounce back.
We'll go
Better
again.
things, yeah.
We've got a Christmas mug on the table.
Yeah.
Seems like the run up to Christmas has begun.
Here we go.
So Merry Christmas to you and yours.
You don't know how many days?
Oh, don't start that shit. I hate that shit.
Someone was asking the other day when they can put their tree up.
Nah.
Allow it, man.
I know it's been a bad year, but come on.
Come on, man.
Let's not bring it.
Let Halloween get past, man.
When is the earliest though? Because I said like the first of December.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First December.
You can't do it in November. That's mad.
That's sinful still.
That's mad.
Yeah, I say December. It's December. December's Christmas month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even the 1st of December seems a bit.
No, that's early, but you can't do it any earlier than that.
Taking up
Little
less space.
fast.
than
Why
the
would you want to put it up any earlier though? I don't.
Because you're too fast.
Just relax. Yeah, December. That's when we're in it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think, chill on the Christmas.
When you're thinking about doing it in November, you ain't got much going on.
Yeah. So Rich, man, why'd you bring the mug out? It's October, fam.
Fam, it's just a mug, fam.
Alright, cool.
I've clocked in Enfield Town. They have the Christmas lights up all year round, don't they?
This year, I think this year for once, they had it. It looks good though.
Wasted man's money.
It's not Christmas lights, it's just like fairy lights. It looks good though, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard they're doing
alright.
up like West. They're putting the lights up earlier this year to try and kickstart
The Christmas spending and all of that.
Yeah.
It's a techie one this year still.
Anything to get the economy booming, eh?
Trust me.
Yeah, I don't know.
You lot said rolled on like 2021 or whatever. I'm thinking all 2022, fam.
That's I think that's quite realistic. I'm not
You
even
said
gonna lie.
what? Till we get back to normal.
Hey, you know.
I'm so sad saying
Because he's written a whole another year already. Mike's in the.
No, you know Mike in his time zones. Mike's patterned with the time. I think you're actually right.
It's
For once.
At least halfway through.
For what?
That's the whole
2021.
talk. To be honest,
By January, do you see things or?
to be honest, for the
No.
pockets is good.
Yeah,
For the
more of
pockets, I'm cool, but
Cause
I think
what?
my sanity is weaning a little bit. I
Yeah,
think.
but fam.
Yeah, I'm starting to crack a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Low key.
I thought you said the
sorry.
other day that you're kind of getting sick of home.
Yeah.
Bro.
So you're approaching where I
Yeah,
am.
bro. Like,
It's
We saying you've been that, fam.
I've been sick of home for a while. I was just getting out of my bed, going next door to the same room every day for 12 hours. Sometimes I'm working.
Do you know? I think if I had like a separate work room or workspace, I think I wouldn't mind that too much because then I can make it replicate an office, obviously. But whereas mine's in my room, when I turn around, my bed's just staring at me.
you're saying it's like jail, like minus the toilet.
Yeah, my TV's there, and I'm just like, yeah, man, let's do this stuff and forget about sending these emails.
Yeah, I think. Well, you would have heard us say it on the podcast. Would have been remote them times, but I was like, I think Dan was a big. I think we all kind of were to some degree. Yep, start on you this, start on you that. Upskill this and that. A lot of men started running, exercising from home, Peloton workouts, all of that.
Yeah.
I don't have that feeling anymore,
Now
man.
my body's
Yeah.
soft.
You're not like.
I'm not. Yeah, I think part of it is the weather. I think that's a major part. But as you or Les and Sharif were saying, I'm just like,
You just had enough.
just the routine.
It's become normal now, isn't it? So now we need
It's somewhat normal. Like, the novelty's worn off, I guess.
Now we need to change.
But I'm just like, get yard. What?
Before it might be like refreshing a bit, innit? It was different.
I guess for me it's a bit different because I'm still out. You lot are working from home. I'm not working.
Yeah.
I'm just bored of work, maybe. But I say to myself, blood, how is this any different from the life you've really been living?
Yeah.
The difference is you take breaks, you go abroad, you see new things.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. It's
For me,
the choice. I think that's
There's
been
no
the
real getaway.
You can't plan anything.
No, yeah, it's hard
You can't
to.
say, boom, 2 weeks, let's go do this, because on Tuesday they might
you can't
turn
turn
around,
around.
then your plans are fucked.
And you're a man that's like that. You see, like, you don't do it with Christmas, thank fuck, because you do my head in. Or you'll be like, 2 weeks till holiday, 2 months till
I'll be
holiday.
like, boom, wait, gone brunch or something like that for a time.
Yeah.
What are you lot saying?
You often, like, I don't know, look forward to, like, you got, like, almost milestones. Like, boom, we got 6 months till Vegas,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
nothing to look
And there's
forward to.
usually something on the horizon.
There's
And I
nothing
think
to
that's
look forward
starting to do my head
Like,
in a bit.
weekends are coming now, it's like, it's Friday, it's like,
You might as well.
Alright. Yeah.
I
I might actually work this
Just
week.
got a trim so I can sit at yard.
Yeah.
Just gonna tell the man that we've got a trim. Like.
For house parties.
Cold in the yard.
But you know what though? This time round, I don't think we, as a society, are treating coronavirus with the same seriousness.
We're not.
So in terms of like your reference to like Peloton and home workouts, I think that's part of the reason. Like people are still saying like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to a restaurant with five man.
I think you're certainly right there. Like, it's a weird thing about choice, isn't it? When we was on lockdown, we had very little choice. So ideas start popping up. I'm gonna do this with the time, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We still have the choice now. So it's like, well, with the choice to do some things, not everything. But it's like there's less motivation to create something new.
They say Monday is where it's looking to all change.
Yes.
And they might.
This Monday.
Yeah.
Some
So
restaurant
I know
closures,
definitely in I think the north east.
Yeah.
Northwest.
Yeah.
I was working later, so I was working on this
They're gonna
reference.
probably look to close restaurants maybe at about
The
6
northwest
o'clock or something,
is
or
like
even
peak
close them,
at the moment.
Yeah.
Boy, if we go into another lockdown, I swear to God, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do.
So, yeah.
I'm on it though. I'm not on this half thing.
Same.
Yes, I think that's it as well for me. I prefer just lock me up kind of thing. Let me just do my sentence.
Because at least
and
now you
get
can
back out.
kind of get out. When they lock it down, you can't go anywhere.
And I also think that with this half-hearted approach, it goes on for longer. Because the thing is still, bro. I've said this
That's
so
what I'm
many
saying,
times.
lock it up,
But
get
we
done.
locked up basically everything. The thing went on for 6 months. Well,
Call it 4.
March to July, innit? July the 4th was when shops still opened back up. So call it a strong 4 months.
Yeah.
Bro, this is going to be like 6-7 months the rate we're going at because no one ain't changing nothing.
Yeah. The half measure doesn't work. Like
It doesn't
it
work.
just in some ways it's counterproductive. Like you got people, for example, in a gym now, you're supposed to wear masks as you
In Europe's gym, my gym,
in pure,
not
as you
mask
walk in,
inside.
as you move around
You're
the
supposed to,
spaces, you only take it off when you're on your
machine or station, yeah.
But if only half of the people are doing it, not even half,
Bro,
if only like 7 people are doing it out of 100,
It does
what's the
nothing.
point? It doesn't
Yeah.
work. Like,
And no one said
There's
nothing.
no
Like
enforcement.
I forgot it the other day when we went.
Yeah.
No one said nothing. It's only when I got in there and
Yeah.
saw you. I was like, oh yeah, shit.
But I heard one of the PTs saying to someone else, "Oh, you can wear it if you want, but you don't have to wear it. Just do what you want." So it's almost like, why have you even sent out this rule if you have
If
no
you're not
intention
gonna
of
It's covering
enforcing
their
it?
own backs, and it's covering their own backs.
Bro,
That's it.
But then you've got people leaving their yards who may potentially be a risk, thinking I can go to the gym now because they've got this new law enforced, this new rule enforced, and it's not happening. So
Yeah, it's fucked, man. The only thing that will stop it is if they do a what do you call it?
Track and trace or something.
No. Just to fuck. Oh my god, I forgot the word.
With Jim, you talking?
No, not Jim. Actual coronavirus.
Martial law or something like that?
No.
You talking?
Vaccine.
Vaccine. What am I talking about? Yeah, vaccine.
Well, we don't know. Like, the way...
And then even with that, people are like, oh,
I ain't gonna like the first one.
I still feel like...
3 years to test it.
I'm kind of like that, though. Like, as much as I said about I'm following
why
practically
has
every rule.
everyone turned into like
Scientists.
scientists and pharma specialists and
I don't think... I don't...
different rounds of testing.
With the vaccine thing, yeah, I don't think it's... I think I'm an intellect thing. I think it's just sketchy. It's like, this thing is new, blood. No, we haven't even really figured out if the thing's airborne and what. There's so much we don't know about it. I think caution.
Not us as laymen's industry.
No,
but people are
They're researching it, but they clearly don't know everything because they would have clocked the
but
vaccine
like
already.
you see, like these
I don't know
specialists,
Yeah.
man, and how bad or how wrong could they get it? Like
Oh, things go wrong. Things can definitely go wrong.
enough to mass produce something
What
and get
are-
it mad wrong.
Well, this is the problem. This is where I think the
people think they're gonna
skepticism
start growing like a
warranted.
6.
I don't. Hopefully, people ain't gonna
Yeah.
grow an extra finger or nothing.
Yeah.
But because these things take years. Generally, they take years to test, and you don't know. It's like me saying, "Oh, take this. We think this is gonna work, or we've tested it on a few people. It was fine after 2 weeks, but you're gonna have to take it and then live with it for the rest of your life. After 4 weeks, who knows what happens? Like, we don't have the time. Like, you literally don't have time to see what happens.
But that's the case with quite a few drugs. Firstly,
but drugs are tested at length because of this.
They are, but there are also lots of new drugs that are introduced, and we don't know what impact it has over 50 years because we haven't had the benefit of testing it over 50 years.
Yeah, but this is kind of... Sorry, go on.
But also, with like things like this, there's a risk-benefit factor that they will consider. There is a chance, you know, there is a, let's say, 15% chance, which is high, that this could go wrong. But there's an 85% chance that you could get
even
very
like
wrong,
common
and we can save
paracetamol,
everyone's life. Like
that it has a different effect. Some people can't take it because it makes them feel sick,
yeah.
whereas some people take it and it has zero.
So some
effect
people,
on them.
paracetamol can kill some people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
the
Penicillin and stuff.
Yeah, just gets crumpled as you keep putting the thing back in.
And they must have been working on this from whenever it first came about, which is what, November or something like that?
At earliest.
So that's almost been a year.
5 years ago.
But my thing is for the anti-vaxxers and whatnot, like when they get injured, and I said this in the group, where do they go? Like, say
bushman.
Like,
Bushman.
when they need dentistry done and whatnot, and anesthesia or like giving birth or whatever,
It's all done at home,
you
innit?
still go to the same place, you still go to the same people, but you're not skeptical of the anesthesia. You're not skeptical of the thing to get rid of the fungus on your toe.
No, you trust it.
But then
why
if it's all a massive government plan, why wouldn't they just put?
Why would they match us up with better other things? Yeah.
When you're doing your daily.
I see, like I can't speak for other skeptics, so to speak, but myself, I can say those things have been in place for years. We've figured out that for the most part they work. I mean, even vaccines. There are reasons to believe that a lot of people think they cause autism and whatnot. But there are definitely reasons to say, fuck, this works. We all had BCG, all of that stuff. We've all had our tetanus,
but
polio, all of that.
As well, but everyone's still...
There are doubts. En masse. But with those things, you had time.
But the fear of... It depends on what... I guess there's two camps. There is the fear of something going wrong. But then there's also the camp that I'm not taking the vaccine, it's going to dumb me down. It's going to be
that man...
fluoride in it.
Dickhead.
It's become popular like recently. I don't know why.
That has... Bro, it's the internet. That's why. Like, flat earth is...
But then you're still going to go... You break your leg.
Yeah.
You need that operation.
Get that bandage. Take this.
Doctor. Why wouldn't
You're not going to tell the surgeon, hang on, what is that? Because I saw some picture on Insta and said that if we put this in your knee.
Do you know what? Just cut my leg off. Just cut it off.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised that.
Like, I get it to some degree.
I do, yeah.
Some of it is just stupidness. It's like, bruv, what? 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, flat Earth came out of nowhere. Like, but bruv, growing up, did anybody question?
Flat Earth for here, wait.
There he is. There he is. Did anyone question ever that, like, we all knew that Earth was round, though, but then all of a sudden.
So you say, innit?
Bro, I remember in Amsterdam, him and FJ, like, look out the window. I'm straight line. I'm like, I can see a curve. Where's the curve?
Anytime you want to play,
Every time.
Where's the curve? Man, a dickhead.
I'll banner it, though. Banner it.
He believes it. But yeah, no, it's the internet, man. Fake news, isn't it? As Donald Trump was saying.
Yeah.
Fake news.
It's a crazy time. But yeah, if the vaccine comes out and man says, yeah, you can live your life and travel again, we're not saying you taking that, or Rich, you're not gonna.
It might be mandatory, man. And I'm a man that
likes to
travel. I think that's why. I think that's another thing.
You travel again if you take the vaccine.
I'll probably take it.
Yeah,
probably take it, man.
Because this thing's only getting worse at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
So that's like, okay, take the vaccine and risk
or
some side effect, or risk just getting COVID.
Or what it seems like the government's currently going is, bro, we're basically doing herd immunity right now. You know that, innit? If you
Yeah.
I don't know if, like, I might be, maybe there's, I haven't been tracking it properly, and you lot might have seen it, or Rich, you might know from your news perspective there. But it seems that loads of people, or a lot more people, are picking up the virus, but a lot less people are dying from it.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing like 13,000 was contracted yesterday. But I'm not seeing any
like
numbers about deaths.
17,000.
Also, deaths are technically up a little, but the reason that less people are dying is because the biggest group of carriers or spreaders at the moment is 18 to 24.
Okay.
So they're not high risk.
Yeah.
The problem is though, is that when you're not high risk and it doesn't mess you up, is that you spread it more.
Yeah.
So the most at risk group is 65 plus. They've had like a double in the amount of cases in the last 2 weeks. So they're growing faster than any other thing. But the most infected people are 18 to 24s.
But
So
as with before, it's a lag effect in it. So yeah, the cases will be high. But if it continues at that rate, then yeah, unfortunately, I think deaths follow.
yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
we can't compare deaths to what they were in March or April or whatever. Because the criteria is different. So it's like you can't really base it off anything. You can only base it off cases really. But then because we're testing more, it's a mess, man.
Are we
It's a big
expecting
mess.
that it will be a case where you pick up the virus, it passes like the common cold or flu, and then next year around the same time?
This is the thing. These are the things where the vaccine, because you have a flu vaccine, but you have it every year.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's a different strain. It mutates.
mutates. So it's like vaccine. I don't know if it's even saving you or helping you that much anyway. To a degree, I don't know, man.
Because really, we can't live in well, we have to, but it'll be very.
We can't live like this.
To have next year, oh well, everyone's dying because it's a new strain, and then following year, oh well, everyone's dying. And then again, it's got to be, oh well, it needs to be tested for this vaccine, and we need X amount of time. Like it seems like a crazy.
I guess with the strains that they weaken.
Yes, they say that's within the virus like interest, isn't it? Because it wants to be around as much as possible, so it's better for it to be less deadly. I don't know, man. All I can say is that, as Mike says, I think we've got another clean year of it.
Lock in.
Probably, man. And I don't like to admit that, but
hey, there's some good deals you can get right now on holiday. I've been
looking.
But I don't know why I'm looking.
You can't go like this. Deals are cold, but then check the government websites and them countries ain't allowing it. I mean, so the deals are cold.
But like, I don't want to go away and just be like limited, man.
And you will be, yeah, of course.
That's crap.
That too. I don't like doing that, but that is probably the case. But I would rather be the classic examples, innit? Oh, you go to Jamaica and you stay in sandals. Did you even go to Jamaica? I would rather be in sandals, innit? I went sandals. I went sandals. Then in boring Britain right now, but I don't know. Bare countries ain't accepting you anyway. But the deals, if you want to risk it,
and you saw it on the news.
If you're happy to quarantine, then do it too.
They said something like EasyJet have lost like 877 million in profit this year because
they thought they were going to be better.
Of course.
I'm vexed. It's EasyJet are apparently they're kind of struggling. I wish it was Ryanair, man.
Bro, I wish it was like
Fucking
Wizz Air
Ryanair.
and them.
Bro, you haven't flown with Ryanair enough. They're horrible, man.
I've taken my fair share, man.
Nah, EasyJet over Ryanair, fam. 100 all day.
Yeah.
All day.
For sure.
Fam, I bought. No, it's not marginal.
it's marginal.
Honestly, God, it's not marginal.
I do know what you mean though.
I'm with Richie.
I paid priority booking with Ryanair bare times. You know what they do for priority booking?
You stand on the left.
You wait.
You stand on the left.
When I've done it,
on the right.
maybe 2 or 3 times I've done it. Bro, you wait on the runway, like. But you're a priority.
That's nice though, bro.
But it's fucking cold out, bro. That's why I paid more to get less, like, just so I can get on the plane.
Outdoors.
Nah,
Don't they have
I want them to
a
crash
shit
still.
policy about their luggage as well?
Oh, they're jokers. They're jokers.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Ryanair's a
They're jokers. They got the extra little thing.
Yeah.
They're dickheads, man. I swear they chiefed up one of the man that was coming back from Barca.
There's no thing in front of you, though, no pouch thing.
No, it's that. They chiefed up 90 still. Now you got chiefed up.
You can't bring that speaker on.
Turn it down.
Oh, but you're saying, I know what you mean. It's a better brand altogether.
Yeah. I mean, they're both.
100%.
It's both budget in it, but easy over Ryanair still.
Oh yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh yeah. What a man's week's been saying.
I had an okay week. I'm trying to remember it as if I'm not. It's just regular week really, to be honest. Back in the gym. I think when we was talking about early doors when we started playing football again.
How many weeks has it been now? 3?
4
4
tough weeks.
What's the scores though?
2.
Yeah.
2-2.
Yeah. So
Okay, you might do an NBA series.
Next week.
So
Tied up.
Mike's team was 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And then we've come back. My team will come back 2-2.
Next week's the.
So next week's the.
Recruited 2 decent players, but.
Oh, is it new signings? Because new signings.
It's gonna be
2 big players as well.
It's gonna be a big.
Man will play it down, innit? But
body wise, like you realise you're definitely getting older. You can't run around as much as you used to.
How long were I playing for? Hour?
Yeah.
It's about that.
Yeah, about that.
It's not a 90 minutes thing. It's clean hour.
No,
like,
no.
Hour, yeah.
But it's in a five-a-side pitch, so
so the
ball doesn't
intensity.
go out. Intensity.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Covering ground.
you
No
got
throw-ins
people
and that.
fighting to go in goal. And like, back in the day, it was like, I don't want to get
Yeah,
goal. Now it's
yeah,
like, man,
No, please.
No,
Last week was very decent.
But no, it's good to
And
see,
then,
man.
yeah, next week will be sick.
But yeah, watching the Mandem age, it's not.
You're watching
it's
from the
not-
sidelines
Yeah,
as well,
'cause I'm
isn't
not playing in it. But watching Mandem age, I won't say Grace.
It's not Grace.
Dan's reffing though. Dan's
Yeah,
reffing.
Mandem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe saying that says
I
everything.
took
Nah,
a
it is.
whistle and that.
Oh, so for real?
Yeah.
Foot Locker shirt on and that, yeah?
But firm but fair, innit?
I've freed Dan.
No, it's
yeah.
good to see, man.
He waits a second, like something will happen, yeah. He waits a second for man to squabble, yeah, and then he'll blow the
Played.
But no, that's probably like the highlight. I
Highlight,
can't
yeah,
watch
yeah.
these lot play. It's good. It's just like a throwback to days gone by. Still. My week's been alright. Cracked my phone, man. So childish. I've got the worst luck with phones, so that's why I just stay with like a.
Fam, do you have a case?
No.
Well,
It takes away.
it takes away.
No, you gotta get a
Takes away the
case.
beauty.
But it
Dan.
takes away from the beauty of the.
I used to say that,
I'm not
yeah.
supposed to be in
But
some-
you get used to it though.
I said that for a long time
At
until I
minimum,
got this
screen
one case.
protector, fam.
No, I don't do screen protector. That's
I just
ugly.
do case.
Fuck it,
I think
hold it.
my-
I-
Nah, man,
I
they get
used to,
better
but
dirty in that, man. They're all,
Yeah,
nah, man, I don't like screen
I
protector.
used to, but
You know what I'm
And
saying.
you have to get like a legit one, otherwise you get some shit ones that discolor like.
Invisi-Shield.
Yeah.
though.
Oh, remember?
Yeah,
Them
you gotta
days.
get them.
Yeah,
Fam, I got
that
this.
was my low life.
These lot should be a sponsor then. Mouse or Moose. MOUS.
MOUS.
Cases.
Okay, cool.
They ain't cheap.
I'll look them up.
But they're not like the.
I
Have you
was gonna
seen?
say I'll look them up. When you said that, I'm out.
No point.
I'll
Fam,
carry on.
I'll dash my phone like clean.
No, I've dropped my phone.
I've dropped my phone
times,
so
and
many
it's
times.
Same.
Calm.
I'll look it up.
When I
These
do,
are the
when I
ones-
do take my case off though, I'm like, oh, this phone actually cold. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, when you look at
it,
it.
looks like I got a new phone.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thing as well. My thing, I can sell that on. Like, it's clean. But yeah, get one of these
I'll look one
cases.
up, man.
My case.
And I think another highlight of mine was watching a film in my yard on a Friday night.
Yesterday night.
Bliss. Pure bliss. I had a shit week at work. But
Yeah.
that's some other stuff. Yeah.
But you put it behind you with this.
But yeah, I was just like,
You're not really a filmsman
I'm
though.
not actually a film, Sharif.
There we go. There he is. Got him.
Fake titles, but they're gone.
Yeah, within our friendship group, we've got a thing. People call themselves the filmsmen, and it's like people who are allowed to speak on film with authority. And it's
Hey, no, let's talk on it.
it's
Let's
an
talk on it.
exclusive club.
Can I tell you what my
What's wrong with-
one
I
of
don't
my
see-
biggest
it's-
issues
go on.
yeah, with the whole title and being a filmsman and whatever, yeah.
Go on.
It's people try and discredit.
I feel like
other
you've been thinking about it.
No, I haven't.
Go on.
But people try and discredit other people's opinions and perspectives, yeah. But you actually don't know what they've lived. So, for example, and the reason I say this, yeah,
Talk
the reason I say
your
this,
thoughts,
yeah,
man.
is because, for example, I might say, like, I don't know, something like Line of Duty is called, yeah, and that's not a film, it's a series. But let's
Yeah,
say
but
like-
no, there's crossover. Yeah.
yeah. And I might be like, it's, and
Hold on, are there series men in the
Series
group?
men.
yeah, apparently it's the same man.
Well, no. So let me. There's filmsman, and then there's gourmet TV man.
There's
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
okay,
thing.
alright.
And man might be like, oh, Line of Duty. What, you think that's cold? Oh, you don't know nothing about nothing, like you're not a film man. And it's almost like, wait a second. Like you don't understand why I think it's cold. Like the reason I think it's cold,
Doesn't matter.
in particular, Line of Duty, is because I've worked in law enforcement. So when they're there on TV, they're talking about they're talking about we searched his house under
can
section
relate.
8 of PACE.
You saying it's
we
factual.
uplifted this under section 32. I'm like, oh, okay, they've done some research. I know 32.
You're like a scientist
They
watching
use
science
Ripper.
fiction.
Oh, okay. Oh, to other man, to filmsmen, that doesn't mean shit. Ah, that's shit, man. What's section 8 like that?
Not realistic.
Like, come on, like,
Fair play.
You got a point. You got a point.
That's a fair point.
But what I will say is, man, do the same thing with ball. No one bats an eyelid.
yeah.
Man,
You don't watch
do it
enough
with
ball. If you
Man,
don't,
I was just about to
if you
say
don't
that.
watch enough ball,
you do it with
man basically say, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Oh, you're talking up now because your team's winning. Your team's playing.
Yeah, man. Like, and bro, it is what it is. Get your
No,
phones
it is,
up,
it is.
man.
And when it's a football conversation, you don't know me. I don't get involved because I watch it, but not to the same extent as you.
No, I think you should
But
still
when
be
there's-
entitled to your opinion.
Fam,
of
my
course.
thing, yeah.
But
Speak on whatever you want to say.
but just know it might not be true or factual. Or,
Yeah.
I guess with
It might not be
sport,
valid.
there may be less opinion. I don't know. There's probably more opinion with film. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
techie.
think with sport, there are like clear lines like, oh, United lost 6-1.
Yeah, he scored more goals than him in games.
But yeah, with a film,
it's
like,
there is some opinion.
It's an arrogance.
What mood were you in when you watched it? But I guess Sharif's point is like focused on that because he worked on
specifically that.
Yeah,
but
that's just just
man,
an example.
rub out my film opinions.
My thing is the resume of what you've watched.
Yeah, no, because Les, you kind of there's a position opening for you still.
That's why I'm sat here like this.
He's not part.
I think there's definitely a position.
Let's serious.
He's not yeah, but there's I think we can welcome you still. We'll have chats after.
I welcome you still. You're a filmsman. I watch films in a while, so I let the filmsman. But yeah, series. Yeah, my thing is, it's your resume of what you've watched I sort of give whatever you say credence.
Yeah.
So if you give an opinion on Line of Duty, all right, what other sort of police detective sort of things have you watched? Or in general, what other series have you watched? If you're just watching one out of, if you're not really,
if you're just watching Power, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from
so
you.
certain man that continue to watch Power or whatever and rate these things.
Snobbery.
We can't really.
There's definitely snobbery.
Yeah, there is.
It is what it is.
You can't turn around and tell me, "Oh, Game of Thrones is shit," because we're not then. We're not having the same. We're not in the same.
It's punditry basically, isn't it? It's like
it's bare fun.
Bro,
But that just means that
some man have played more games than others.
Taste doesn't match yours. Not necessarily.
It doesn't necessarily mean that because there are shit films or shit series where it's beautiful. Like the cinematography is cold, the sound's cold, but the plot shit or the acting shit, and you can respect it for certain reasons. It's not all just opinion. That's what I will tell you.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not all just opinion. There definitely is a level though.
There's actual factual, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Fair play. I guess viewers. What films do you have to have seen to become a filmsman? Like what are the core films? Because Rich, you are part.
It would depend on genre, I suppose.
You're part of the privileged few still.
It would depend on a genre. If we're, I don't know, if we're having a conversation about like a movie franchises, for example, you have to have seen like Lord of the Rings, for example, or some of Star Wars because they're like the biggest. Like it's the bait ones, really, for the most part.
Bang goes Mark.
Or The Godfather, or do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean.
You have to like know certain films, isn't it?
You have to have gone blockbusters in '99.
You get extra points. You get extra points. If you've rented movies.
Some man didn't even have Sky Movies. Like,
I mean, bring up the Netflix, man, innit? And the streamers and that. But yeah,
I want to become a filmsman in this coming winter. That's like my.
Okay.
I've been.
Dabble. I mean, you're in the right circles. Like you're among it almost.
Yeah.
You just gotta put the time in, man.
You just gotta get an unlimited card for cinema.
That's on its way out, bro. The filmsman thing might be just a Netflix thing now on Disney Plus. The cinemas on the way out, but
I guess I watched Just Mercy.
Yes, actually, I saw that in the cinema.
What did it say?
Good film.
Good film. What you watch on?
Bit of a harrowing story.
Now TV or something?
I can't say what I watched it on.
Oh,
actually, it's on Prime Video. I paid $5.99.
Same.
Did you validate that? That's a good film, or?
Oh no, it's a good film.
Dan not got a clue.
I think you might have got lucky with this one.
Was it good?
Shall I
No, it's a good film still.
No,
it's a good
very
film.
good film. But yeah, I'd say this winter there's gonna be more of that.
Yeah, I mean,
stay in the yard, watch a film, be safe.
That is technically one thing. I don't know why I said technically. That's one of the things I look forward to.
I was
in the winter and stuff like that. It's usually you usually get the cold documentaries.
Kevin and Perry, man.
House party.
Better. What was I saying? Yeah, this season I like to tuck into something.
There's gonna be more of that.
So everyone said they've seen Just Mercy. You saw it in the cinema?
Nah, I ain't seen it.
I saw it in the cinema.
For you.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're a filmsman.
I watched yesterday as well.
Oh, you watched yesterday as well?
I would say Just Mercy is a film.
It's
it's not even honestly it's probably not, but it's a good film. It's a good film. Yeah. I fuck with it.
They're recording Snowfall again, innit?
Yeah.
It started again.
Season 4, yeah. Because I think that was due to come out like now.
Yeah, but what's his name? John Singleton died, didn't
Yeah,
it?
and COVID stopped.
Yeah, so all filming would have stopped.
I'm looking forward to that because that was cold.
That's gourmet. Gourmet.
Yeah.
That's
You know, that's one I'm not even up to date with. No, I started watching it. I can't remember. I remember.
BBC.
It's on iPlayer. Is the whole thing on iPlayer?
Yes.
Yeah, I got time off this week.
Yeah.
We might tuck in still.
You've seen.
No, I started it, but I don't know why I didn't.
Continue. Because I started, then I stopped. Can't remember why. And then like Mike was saying like it's cold, so then I just went back to it. Finished it. So good, man. It's very good.
Top TV.
cold. Best series, just quickly, if you had to say one.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, innit? Yeah.
For me.
I would say that. Or Snowfall.
I actually think about this quite often. It's between, and they're two complete different genres. It's between.
Hey, I'm judging you, so choose wisely. Still, I just want you to know.
Critics, man.
For me,
send these out to the
it's
to the members.
I say review membership.
Hey, come on, let's say it.
Sharif, you go.
I've actually never thought about it.
For me, it's The Wire and Game of Thrones.
Your membership, you've held on to it.
I don't know what I'm looking to.
You've held on to it. Stamp. Renewed.
Yeah, for me, it's one of those two. Like different level of stuff that I've never seen before. Even though Game of Thrones kinda went a bit.
It tanked towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah.
But the build-up's worth it, even still.
But
even
early doors, and I honestly think the last season was probably is the worst.
Oh, I'm happy you said
But the
that.
ones before, even the ones before that, people was like, I think 5. What's the last season? 8.
Fucking
I
hell.
want to say 7.
Oh,
I may be
let's
wrong.
say the two before that. The two before the last season, people were like, yeah, that's when it got shit. But for
No,
me,
some of them are. The season before the last is fucking
I thought
cold.
it was cold. I thought it was cold right up until like the last season. Then it got a bit. But even the last season, I was like, this is.
They just started breaking all the rules.
Yeah.
But up until that point, for me, as a filmsman, that was me watching television and saying, this is a fucking movie. Like Game of Thrones. Because I started watching Game of Thrones time ago. I got on early, dropped it out. Because I was like, this is just wasting bare of my time. But all those stories and characters that you're not supposed to care about and all that, it all comes together.
I remember you dropping that.
Yeah, it all comes together.
Have you ever rewatched it?
Yeah, I rewatched it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember before the last season started, I rewatched it like a week.
Yeah, you went in.
Every hour of the day I was watching it.
Yeah. You said, I remember you saying that, and I was like, I don't know if that's mathematically possible. Like, you put in mad hours.
It was so mad.
I remember there was a tweet, it was like, if you start now and watch 2 episodes.
Yes.
Calculation thing.
Yeah, mad.
Very cold.
But yeah, very cold.
I did the same thing. I started early and then dropped it out. Never picked it back up. I've been
Ever?
meaning to.
Oh, well, you got. Hey, watch it.
I don't know where I can watch
There's
it.
memberships going.
Don't know where to watch it.
You got Now TV?
No, and I'm not buying it.
Well, I have it. I mean,
Yeah,
Got a code there?
we can work something out.
I've got actual now.
Work something
I
out
said there. Yeah, I might do that.
for some change.
But yeah, I guess some real entertainment this week.
Yes.
It could be the biggest new series in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and it is.
Well, I don't know. 2020 is thrown
there's
a lot out.
yeah,
I don't know, man.
There's been a few, but Chipmunk and Stormzy.
Well, at this moment, it's just Chipmunk.
Yeah.
2 episodes. But yeah, this week Chip released 2 diss tracks
Yes.
and a video venting really, and I guess pulling Stormzy's card. I didn't expect it to happen.
No.
Because I had heard about the door kicking incident back in the summer, but then I thought that was it. It's just gonna.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
It's
When
just
it
gonna
happened,
go.
I was like, what?
I thought it was just gonna, just something that happens behind the scenes and no one ever talks about it, whatever. But Chip waited and waited and waited and waited, probably about 4 or so months. But yeah, he hit Stormzy with a mad 2-piece.
Yeah.
1 rap, 1
Boom,
gram.
And released the video.
Yeah, videos
choreography.
a must. You can't not have a video for it. I think.
It was mad.
Listen to our
long
videos.
jacket.
Yeah, body bags. I
Like,
mean,
whoa. And then went back to the Shell petrol station as he always does.
Yeah.
To
shell off.
That was after ball as well.
Yeah.
That was after
that was
ball.
at when you
so
Wednesday.
Point, Dan was like raw. Like Dan had.
It's going off on Twitter. Yeah.
Thoughts on both tracks, and then after that, what do you do if you're Stormzy?
Tracks were cold.
Both
tracks, were cold. I prefer the rap one, which is
Flowers. You got Flowers and Killer MC.
Yeah, I think the Killer MC is more like Grand Battery, whatever. But I prefer the Flower one. More clear.
Clarity.
And he's saying stuff as well. I rate it all, man. I rate it all. And Chip's cold.
What do you do if you're Stormzy?
Reply.
I don't see how you don't reply. It's like within
I do.
the culture of grime, you can't get sent for. Has anyone been sent for?
You can.
Well, unless like, I guess it's different because Chip he's a big man in this thing, like in the grime thing. You have like there are men that have been sent for by a little man.
Yeah,
and you're just like
he's respected in this.
He's a little man. I don't need to reply.
Yeah.
That is not the case here. I think Stormzy has to do something. I think his silence is so loud right now.
I think Stormzy has
no, don't kick no doors.
Changed the playing field by trying to attend man's yard.
Man's trying to attend his yard.
Because
he tried to attend my yard.
Sunday dinner or something.
Functions.
The thing is, obviously, if we're saying it's a grime thing, and for the culture, what we do is we go back and forth and we clash. Like when Chip was sending like his indirects in ways and all those other tunes, Stormzy should have done the same.
He did.
Yes, but instead he also decided, actually, I'm gonna jump in my car and I'm gonna go to my man's house. So it becomes what was once just music.
You've taken
that whole going to the yard.
You've taken it to a different space.
Clarity on it and why it happened, and I think Chip he touched on it in Flowers. Well, I think he said he gave his address or something.
Yeah, he said
whatever. So there's something. I don't think Stormzy is that silly of a man of his status.
That's
to turn up to a man's yard
barefaced
on like real life beef, because as we've seen, someone got it on video. If that's kicking off, you're done, bro. And I'm not like done cancellation, social media done. Like jail,
you're in a
trouble time.
You're putting on your good suit.
You're that kind of done.
I think you're giving him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, no. You said you don't think he's that stupid.
I don't think he's that stupid.
He is that stupid.
He is. Exactly.
He's done that.
Right, yeah. So then,
you'd like to think he's not that stupid.
Yeah.
So I think what Les is saying is, what is the catalyst for it? Like, he needs to understand.
I need to understand what's made him turn up. Because had Chip been there, is it a real?
Were they
going there to actually really bad him up, or?
I think so. At the very least,
even if he wasn't,
intimidation
it could turn into that anyway.
But then, because you can't turn up.
That's what Chip says, isn't it?
What?
Rumor has it he was shouting, like he was there outside shouting.
Yeah, apparently he was trying to force entry. And Chip weren't there.
Escorted off by the police.
It's a
that's a silly move, man.
It's the red mist descended, it seems.
But then there's red mist when we're here now. You're over there, I'm here. There's red mist settles when I have to get in my Lamborghini truck and go over there.
You're looking at the sat
because I don't know where it is.
40 minutes. You got to get petrol and then
right. So the red mist settles when we have to get to places. So that's why I'd like to think that he's not that stupid that he was on there for beef. They're definitely going there to have a conversation. You're obviously not going to go on your own. So you got to bring man that you don't know. Again, I don't understand.
If I'm going to Lincoln Man to have a conversation, I don't know why I'm Lincoln Man to have a conversation. But if that's happening, I'm going.
No, even because you don't.
I can Zoom, fam. Microsoft Teams.
Fam, in the middle of a pandemic, you know. It can be done.
We shouldn't sharing screens. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Alright, boom.
Fam, I think I've got a theory. It's not even a theory. I think this is just straight facts to me. When did him and Maya break up?
About that time.
No, it was late.
It was about that time.
It was late last year, early this year.
So we said Chip got something to do with it.
No, I don't think he has anything to do
I
with
saw
it.
someone
Headless.
post something yesterday and it was like, all of this over Maya Jama. I'm not gonna say who said it, but someone said all this over Maya Jama.
Bro, it's head loss, man. It's head loss, man. I'm showing you.
And what head loss that you only see or in the
Post breakup.
Yeah.
I think so. I think.
Nah, you can't
having lost her
because
in apparently the way he lost her kind of thing, he was doing stupid shit or whatever with next things, and then you're just seeing her glow all the way up. Pandemic hits, and I think
World Tour got cancelled. Isn't it?
well, yeah, because that probably would have been what he was looking forward to.
But you're still Stormzy.
Yeah, you're
though.
still. I don't know,
You're
man.
still
Bro,
Big Mike. You're
This is
still,
we find this out about Bear Man,
You're
bro.
still that, or maybe it's me.
If you don't believe,
maybe it's me giving him too much.
Too much
At the
credit.
end of the day, he's a human being, innit? He's gonna break up with your girl, whatever, because you've done whatever. You're gonna be upset, innit? Yeah, of course. But maybe it's just me looking at it as he's done so much. Like you're not allowed to be upset or annoyed or have like.
bro,
headless.
I remember. I don't know what podcast it was. We was having a conversation about Rams. Rams was saying he was gonna. He's thinking about suicide.
Yeah.
And I think Dan didn't pull me up, but he was like, "Rich, you're being kind of hard on him, like." Bro, and like looking at it now, I'm like, yeah, bro, man have just because man have had mad success, and especially the speed of success, I think is a big factor.
We were talking about it yesterday, like, man are still from ends, innit?
Yeah.
You've just made it out, so whatever.
Yeah,
There's still that
yeah.
part of
Yeah,
you that
yeah,
can,
Yeah, I think the faster you come up as well, the more difficult it is to deal with. And
I see
Stormzy's,
that a lot.
what'd you say?
I say we see it a lot.
Yeah, of course. And I think Stormzy's potentially hit heights that nobody else has. He's the first to do this, that, whatever. I think in his chest, he ain't that guy. He's Wiley.
Oh well, like,
As
he's
in
got
strong.
proving to do or.
I think Wiley said something released like it's brand new because Wiley's got his mask on.
Yeah.
And Wiley's like, one day we're gonna have to have that conversation, or we're gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell you, or so, he says something to that effect, and it's like, bro, no matter how much success you've achieved or whatever, there are certain demons inside you. You know that you haven't had the same come up as next man. I think Matt was saying it in a voice note in one of the groups. Like a lot of the grime MCs that are respected, loads have say fallen off or whatever. But anyone from that era is forged by fire. Like, bro, I got good because I had to. We were battling. These men that get the quick come up in this generation, they're not built the same. And I think this is more to the Chip thing.
Yeah.
That's why Chip's way better than you. And you know it. You've known that the whole time.
Everybody.
But you know you've been fortunate and all of that. But you just tell him, man, look, I've got all this P, I've got all of that. You know in your chest. And I think that's the same thing why he's gone to Chip, because he knows he can't battle him.
Someone actually said,
you can't
if Storms comes back, I don't want to hear nothing about peas.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
That conversation's changed because a couple months ago, man was saying just rub him out with peas, all of this, boom, 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 boom. Now I don't know why it's changed.
So I think he can try to do that, but I think him showing up to the yard shows that all the peas and all of that doesn't actually matter. He knows that's all fake.
I think it's because it's Stormzy as well, like, because
Nice guy.
whatever, because people like will say stuff in their bars or whatever. I'll come to your yard. He went to his yard, didn't it? But man ain't rating it. Like, in the bars, man are like, yeah, cold, boom, boom, he's saying things. But he went to the yard, but no, all of a sudden, man, like,
that's not live.
If it was another man, man would be like, yeah, he went to his yard. What, like?
That's quite interesting.
Feels geeks, man. We're like, yeah, that's real. Like,
Yeah.
You're right.
That's interesting. What is it? Is it just like?
I think they don't expect it from him as well.
You probably don't expect it. Gospel, Black Lives Matter.
It's this duality thing,
blah
innit?
blah blah.
Yeah.
And then it's also who you're doing it against.
Yes, the
I think
victim.
that plays a part.
Yeah.
Because Chip has never purported himself
To be a bad boy. Says it.
I'll kill you. Lyricals like lyricals. Pens.
Killer MC.
It's 32s. It's It's not guns, knives, mashes, blah blah blah. So I think that plays a part because most man and Chip been consistent with that. That's not what he's on. He's on sparring lyrically.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess you probably don't decide. Like if you keep poking bears and
Yeah, it's dumping over frightened thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's chosen the right person.
I disagree with you on the Stormzy thing though. I don't think it's Maya Jama at all.
I think it's
I don't-
all
yeah, I
head
don't-
loss.
I don't-
I think it's
And I think
all head
and I
loss.
think he still had a decent year despite.
I haven't said he's had a bad year.
Like his tour is still like it's just been rebooked. Like I bought a ticket to resell. They ain't running my piece back, which means it's still happening. Which means Stormzy's still eating. I know that he was doing something for a game as well.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he's got things happening.
Watch Dogs
Watch
2 or
Dogs,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's
I've seen
tuned
it.
with Dutch and
Yeah, but
and-
for me, yeah, that's all
Nine
good.
and
And I
Tim
think
even.
this is often how we look at things. We think a man's had mad success.
No,
He's had a good year.
Yeah.
Bro, if you don't feel it in your head, in your being, yeah, bro, you ain't had a good
It's about
year.
what he believes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably rather have Maya back, like, over all of these
over
things
all
you're
these
talking
things. Yeah, probably.
We don't know that.
Rich, you really like Maya, didn't you?
about. Yeah, I'd rather have Maya. Like.
Yeah.
What do we?
But
What
yeah,
would we advise Stormzy?
coming
to
back to what we were saying after like all that's been said. What Stormzy's now supposed to go to the studio and make a tune like and say, like I came to your house and this like no, like you came to my house, you were shouting, you got escorted off by the neighbor, like by the.
So you're saying Stormzy shouldn't respond?
like Stormzy, like you've embarrassed
No,
yourself.
you
Like,
need-
how?
So what is Stormzy just goes back to
I
the
mean,
I wouldn't say that though.
He needs to respond, but I just don't want to hear it because it's not gonna.
It's
be
probably an
much.
L. Anything he does, he's already caught an L.
I don't think so. You know.
I don't think so.
I
Either.
think like, and I said it when they were sending in directs and whatnot. I feel like Chip will probably still be the victor.
But
He's
it will
just
be
too.
a
But it will be
yeah.
good. But I think he should respond, man.
Oh yeah.
You can't. I feel like you can't not engage.
But people are like, I've seen the memes and they've been circulating like Stormzy's missing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Phones off, can't see him. But Chip sat on this information for 4 months.
I was just about to say this as well. You know,
Why does Stormzy have to respond? We haven't heard a
Nah,
response from
like-
Stormzy in 2 days.
I think-
Man, like he's
Yeah.
missing, and he's
I think
not
it's
usually a
because-
big social media man.
Because of how he dealt with Wiley.
Shout.
That's the other
Yeah.
thing that comes into it.
You got 48 hours to reply or whatever.
Man, I saying you had the energy for Wiley and not the Chip.
Wiley
now,
said
but
that
it's
as well.
It's not the same.
yeah.
but yeah, I think Dan's right though. Like no one's even brought up the fact that we're assuming that Chip got the video yesterday, wrote the bars today.
This happened.
Yeah, no, he would have.
in June.
You saw the dancers in that video. It took a while, bro.
Yeah, the choreography.
That's what I'm saying.
That took
Like,
a while.
I said that. Oh,
So he could have been writing this bar for a month. Like
Yeah, he may. Yeah, I
Sitting
think
on a bad boy piece of information, like that girl says, fam.
you got to. Yeah, we shouldn't. You're right. We shouldn't assume that he's rubbed because
He might be shooting a video
Yeah.
like, with choreography as well, fam.
he may be. He may be.
Yeah, you got to book the studio, book the.
The car park.
Yeah,
and so-
yeah. It's all mad.
Share Lloyd and that. Man, getting
all
hype
mad.
in the background.
Learn the moves, yeah, it's mad.
No, we'll see.
Has there been any theories floating about that it's all a setup?
I saw it. It could be just marketing.
Yeah,
Like, they're in
yeah,
it together.
yeah.
Like,
Chip tweeted yesterday.
He's Chip got the mixtape as well.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. He's waited until the mixtape's
it's done. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
mixed and mastered.
But is this whole they've set this up? Stormzy's gonna release a
When do
track.
we ever
and-
see that? Though?
No, I
But,
think
like, it's floating about. It
people
will be
always
floating
allude to
about.
it,
anyway.
but-
like I think
all in on it together.
we look at these things back. So we look at like Chip's first Bugsy, right? We look back and say
Anti-vaxxers.
that worked for both of them.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think it was planned.
Yeah, they were. They were.
I think it can happen organically.
But I don't think Grimes not built on that.
No.
It's not. Man, it's just his lyrics like rap the same as well. Man, they're not from the let's do this and that. I think if that's ever the case, it's nipped quickly. It's done, and you'll know it probably. Let's say it's a video, or whatever. Man, you'll know it instantly. I don't think it's in cahoots just saying I'm gonna do
This
this.
is a big old marketing ploy like for Chip's mixtape.
I don't
And
think.
Stormzy said, "I'll play along with it." I don't know, man.
Nah.
Wiley did say,
don't-
"Don't let no one else get involved in this as well."
Yeah, yeah.
Wiley's
no one benefit.
Wiley's got bare tech,
Wait, it might
man.
not have been Wiley because he had the mask. I don't know if it let's not bring up his new Twitter. Someone that might be Wiley. But no, I like that.
Yeah, that's OG still. Yeah. I rate it
Because
still.
there's probably people like, let's make some P off of this.
Yeah.
Don't deserve
Yeah.
it.
I'm interested. I rate both of them.
I'm looking
so
forward to the
interested.
picture with the the blessing and they're dapping each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing
I think that's different. I don't know if we're going to see that.
Mad tune.
Oh no.
Because of the whole coming to the yard thing, yeah, I feel like you've taken it somewhere else.
That's disrespectful.
You've made it police business
It's
now.
a head loss moment, but
yeah.
you could probably see past that.
Do you know what I'm thinking though? It seems
I've seen worse things.
Yeah, true.
maybe we are seeing a trend here because obviously him and Bugsy went back to back, and Bugsy turned up in Tottenham, didn't he?
That's how it started, really. Yeah.
So maybe this is how it goes.
That's what made it.
Yeah, maybe now it's a thing where
Turning up
like.
in an area that you probably don't live in anymore.
Apparently it's 3 a.m. as well.
Or
No.
where you're from.
Yeah.
I think that's very, very different than turning up to where you live.
It is. It's big because he come from like 4 hours.
Yeah, from where you live, where my family stay,
Yeah, you're right.
You're doing a lot of things over what I assume is just lyrics. That's why I want to know. The head loss thing I get, but like I said, it takes a lot of effort to get in your car and drive somewhere and want to do something to someone over lyrics. So is it more than just lyrics? I don't know. But
we don't know, innit?
yeah, I just think in terms of Stormzy responding, I think he needs to, but I just don't think that he will.
For the King of Grime title, yeah, if you want to hold that moniker, yeah, you need to play by the rules.
It's grime to respond.
Yeah. If you are the King of Grime, then we need a response. I think.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't. What he did with Wiley, that was good. I like that. But I think with Chip, I think it's a bit different to clashing Wiley. I think Wiley's past that his like best times. Whereas Chip just seems to be getting better and better. And it's always been cold. So to clash him now after what he's just done in the petrol station, for me, you're gonna have to repeat that. Same beat, same everything, same petrol station, because you holding cups of tea like.
Was that one? The Wiley Stormzy was like jovial almost.
That's what it
it's
is.
like friendly banter, but I feel like Chip seems, and this is just us as outsiders, like he knows something, or he knows how to get him ticking, and that's what has led to him going to the house as opposed to let's keep sending dubs. Like he pushed his buttons. Yeah, he pushed his button properly.
So are we saying that if you're a big artist and another big artist sends for you, you have to send back?
In
Depends on the context. I think if you're both claiming to be the King of Grime, and then one ex King of Grime sends for Y King of Grime, then we need to know what's what.
Yeah,
it's grime to respond.
You don't need to battle.
Is what I would say. It's
what
grime
is
to
weird
respond.
though, if it's based on, if a lot of it is based on being a King of Grime and Stormzy calling himself that, then Chip should never have done the rap tune.
That's why I think he's giving him both. I think he's giving him a left hand and a right hand.
Any way you want it.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that it was the rap tune that was the better of the two.
But I think it's like it's more than just grime, innit? People that do grime do rap as well.
But Stormzy never claimed to be the king of rap or king of music.
But is that king
People
of
say
king
king
of
of
genre?
rap.
King of UK.
Yeah. King of UK urban. It doesn't have a ring to it, but that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Stormzy raps, innit?
Yeah, for the most part.
Well,
For the most part, I'm interested. I hope this time next week we have episode 3.
Episode 3. The new best UK series.
Like I said, I don't think you're not going to hear a tune. I don't think there's no tune. He's gonna, so he'll post something or something will come out. It's from him, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's it." There's no music coming. I don't think he's doing music because for me, after hearing what Chip's done, and I kind of had this feeling with the Wiley thing, then it sort of changed as it went on. That I think if Stormzy brings out a tune, it's not gonna trump what Chip has already done.
Okay.
But when I hear it, I might change my mind. But I just don't think that he can do anything that's gonna trump what Chip for both tunes. For what Chip has done.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, like if a big artist sends for Chip, like if it was the other way around, I don't think we'll be having this conversation. I think we'll be like, Chip's gonna respond.
Why is it in doubt? That
Stormzy?
It's again, it's
Because of his
But
no,
he's proven that
his
on that,
nature.
like,
Yeah, we know what he's on. That's his.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just.
So you're like, cool, fuck it,
He
let's go.
wanted this
Yeah.
fight, like.
Yeah.
He wanted this fight, so. We'll see. You have to, in my opinion, you have to respond. You can't just release another track.
It'll be interesting, man.
Every battle for Chip is beneficial for Chip, but not every battle for every other artist is beneficial for them.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw a tweet and I gave it like 2 minutes worth of my time, and I think I might have put it in the group, and it said that Chip's promo or his kind of method of surviving is by clashing people that are hot. He should just focus on releasing good music.
I'll say that.
I disagree with that.
I disagree.
Yeah, same.
I think he's very good at this. But I think he's very good at making music as well.
Yeah.
I
said the same
don't
thing.
think he has standout hits at the minute. Like, he doesn't have like a whole album or mixtape which man bump regularly.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
He's got the collab with Ads and Skepta,
Yeah.
which is good. There's some Coco tunes on that. But as a standalone artist, I don't think he has an equivalent of a
I would agree with you.
You see, in the UK, yeah.
insert.
Who would you say that does have like?
There's not
standout
many
albums that. man
Kano has
fucks with,
standout albums.
yeah, I'd agree.
Classic mixtape for me. Chopper Chuck's mixtape. We're going
But
way
like,
back.
but like albums though.
How far are we going back? We're going Home Sweet Home. We're
Wretch.
saying
It's just-
Ghetto Gospel. What's Skepta's classic album?
Not classic album, but there's tunes that you'll.
There's definitely
Definitely,
hits.
yeah.
There's
There's
definitely
hits.
hits. Definitely hits.
Whereas like, I can't think of like
A chip hit.
recent chip hits that I'm hearing that I want to hear out in the club.
Yeah.
I want to hear at a drink up.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, I would. That's what I said. I agree. He does. He does.
so when I saw it, I was like,
But I think it's incorrect to say he's not very good at making music. But I would agree he doesn't have those hits, those
Yeah.
standout tracks. He doesn't.
yeah.
But he makes good music and he makes
That's
cold dubs.
that's why I gave it like 2 minutes. I was like,
Yeah, it's
something to think about.
gives you something to chew on, isn't it?
yeah. I was like, different angles still.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not to say that we doubt Chipmunk skill, or I doubt Chipmunk skill at all. But yeah, I want to see that mixtape.
Again,
I
it's
want some
different.
music to hear.
It's a different. It's a different art, isn't it?
No.
It's a different art, to be fair. And I feel like, because we're saying this is promo for Chip's new thing. What's that keeps coming up at the start of the videos? Don't forget. It says something like "Don't forget." Maybe that's going to be the name of his new thing. It'll be interesting to see what that's like, because that's probably going to garner the most attention out of any of Chip's bodies of work.
Bodies of work.
I'm such a cliche term.
Music critic.
Industry.
So yeah, we'll see. But Chip makes good music, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I know Max. I think you're probably one of his
Staunch.
Chip's biggest.
Advocates.
Yeah, advocate in general, which I think is fair. But you actually kind of fuck with his music, probably more than most people.
Yeah, no, I think he's cold, man. He's cold. Like, when you sent that thing, I was like, yeah, but I rated X, Y, and Z.
League of My Own, innit? Yeah.
Every time like he drops
Was
a
that
tune, or he
League
has a feature
League
as
of
well.
My Own?
Man, rate it.
Was that League of My Own?
Two. League of My Own 2 was
good album.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, looking forward to the mixtape. Looking forward to Stormzy's response if he does. Like, yeah, we spoke about them before. We rate them both. We're here for it.
Yeah, we'll see. On next week's episode, man.
Trust me.
Some more big news across the pond. Meg Thee Stallion and Tory. Tory Lanez has been charged.
Oh yes.
With I can't remember what the actual charge
I was
is.
just about to say poor guy. Did I call myself?
Easy.
Whoa now.
Don't get yourself hurt out here. bro.
Yeah, I can't remember what the charge was, but I think it's obviously being charged with
A sentence of up to 22 or 23 years.
But that's the charge, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he tweeted, didn't it? Yesterday, I think it
Charged
was.
with assault with a firearm.
Yeah, it's not a conviction. So
No.
So he said, "Time will
Okay.
tell, and the truth will come to light. I have all faith in God to show that. Love to all my fans and people that have stayed true to me and know my heart. A charge is not a conviction. If you have supported me or Meg through this, I genuinely appreciate you." So basically, yeah, She's been charged. She hasn't
You
been
support
convicted.
me
Interesting.
or men, as if they come as a pair,
I think
and they're not.
Like,
he's
not
still in love with her.
opposite
That's another man that's still
So,
in love.
but he said, yeah, time will tell.
Yeah, this is a you versus me thing, and he's saying, "Oh, if you support both of us,
Yeah.
you piggyback. It's like
What do we think of the sentence, like the length?
It seems lengthy to me, but I know in different states, you have like what state? When did it happen in LA?
this
Innit?
was LA, yeah.
I don't know the firearm laws there, but like possession. I know, for example, in New York, you can't have a gun, like so you're gonna get mad time just for that alone. But it does seem extremely lengthy for an altercation where nobody died. To me, what you get 25 to life
it'll be
over
like
here.
attempted, isn't it?
But then that's like with a lot of things. It's like the maximum.
Yeah,
you can get
it's probably
is,
more of a
all the
headline.
stars aligned. Yeah, you end up getting certain.
Yeah, it's a worst case scenario. they're
Oh
painting,
yeah,
for sure.
that is definitely the worst
Yeah.
case.
But
Yeah.
I was definitely on some rap blogs yesterday, and then people were like, the main question is, how do you think it's gonna play out? And like the general consensus is it'll probably end up being on license for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Can't reoffend.
Like
He'll get a
stupid
stupid fine.
house
But
arrest.
they really doubt that he's gonna serve any time.
Yeah.
behind bars.
Yeah, that like you said, this worst case scenario, like they'll prove that he went out trying to shoot someone or something like that, which most probably isn't the case.
And they kept talking about Fall Guys as well.
saying what
and
they
there's like
Yes.
a famous thing where
Yes.
they like always pay your Fall Guys. I can't remember the guy. I think he was an NFL player. He's like, just make sure you pay your Fall Guys. So there's rumours and
Someone would take
people
a
are
risk.
saying that the bodyguard might have to do a
Which has
shampoo kind of
happened.
thing.
The thing that's different, I think,
High
in this
profile.
scenario, with the Meek Mill thing as well, is this is a public trial as well as it being, a thing of that state. Like everybody knows what's happened. Everybody's heard Meg's story. We've now got an album from My Man. We now know that like the world's watching. So for the judge in particular, it's like this has to be an example of how we protect our people. This has to be an example of how we protect women, how we protect black women, how we uphold justice. Like it's going to be a big thing. It won't be a case where you can just pay off your Fall Guy because we know like it's you, Tory, it's you. Like why are you still out here? Like
could make a real example of him.
so we'll see what happens, mate.
Yeah, the trial starts on October the 13th.
Oh, so it's thing.
right.
So
I didn't even
it's in the
see that.
States,
It
not
opens
Canada,
on-
right?
it opens on.
Because
Bro, that's like Monday or something, isn't it?
yeah.
So it's gonna be a good week. Couple more episodes. It's gonna be like OJ versus the people. No, it'll be interesting. I want to see what's gonna happen, man, because I've been saying from the start, I don't feel like the truth. Like we've been given the truth at all.
Yeah.
Both sides.
On this story, it's just
That's
for
like
me.
like you
it doesn't-
said,
it's
Tory,
such
we
a
know it's you. We don't.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah.
for me. It's the story just doesn't add up. Like it's awkward pieces of jigsaw that aren't fitting together properly. Hopefully we can find out the truth and see what happens. But
It seems like the charges, they were 100% coming, but it seems as though it is like in response to him releasing the music.
yes, that's
Kind
what
of
it feels like.
We're in charge.
Yeah,
Like, you
like-
can't be out here flouting,
Saying this and that.
We've been flagrant.
This is the truth almost.
Talking about you
yeah.
nodded at the officer, like.
You're gonna come with us. So yeah, it just goes to show who's really in charge here. And it seemed like he was
Writing his own narrative.
toying with it a bit. Like probably, I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. Releasing an album, I guess claiming to be innocent, whatever.
Maybe it's release an album now with the
Because it's gonna be your last.
right. Yeah, not with the
Let me get
vision,
this P while I
but
can.
with the possible expectation of being away for a very long time.
I don't know when's
So
the
this
next
is-
shit dropping.
Yeah, so this could be
I don't know.
the final like not the final, but like the last big check that you're gonna get off an album. Yeah, so that may be part of it. But in my eyes, I think he should have never released the album. That is just weird timing to do so. And I said it that people are just saying way too much, which like Dibba said, it's just made it so public that everyone just knows the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, it's a bit contradictory from him, innit? Because it's like he's released the album talking about it, but then in these lyrics he's like
Don't wanna say
talking
too
about
much.
a public case or open case.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's
doesn't that show like elements of guilt though? Like you're publicly saying, look, listen, you guys don't know the story. Like I want to tell you the story, but I'm not going to tell you the story.
But he doesn't sound like he's admitting to it.
But if you're innocent,
obviously.
like tell us the story. Like that's not going to incriminate you because you're innocent.
No, but he might not want to throw someone else under the bus. I actually took it the opposite way, that like he can talk about it or release this album because he's not guilty, so he's got nothing to hide.
Nah, see, I'm listening and I'm like, yeah, alright, so just tell us, like, listen, I didn't shoot you in the foot. I didn't shoot you in any, like, we had a disagreement or whatever. What you said is a lie. Like, that's that sort of thing. Like, just make it abundantly clear, this is your position.
And then you'll say that again in court.
Exactly.
Yeah. Whereas...
Feds are not going to knock on your door because you said you were innocent. Like,
do you think they'll be using excerpts
100%
from their music or whatever?
The hip hop police are gonna let that slide.
Vlad and them man are gonna be... You get there, Vlad's the
With a big boombox like in a foyer.
100% Rick.
Yeah. So how many times you shoot her in the foot?
Well done, Vlad.
Vlad.
I hate Vlad. Fuck Vlad.
He's probably why Tory's getting nabbed.
I'm probably surprised.
Told him make the album and then press the charges.
Right. So when you killed the guy, where'd you put the weapons?
That could be wrapped up like all this month. Like
Quickly, he could be.
I can't imagine it will drag on. Yeah, like I said this the last time we spoke about it, I feel like there's, and Rich said it as well, we're not being told the whole truth. And it's definitely one party is lying, clearly. And there's information that is either missing or, again, is slightly skewed to favour either side. But in court, I think that will come out. It has to come out, otherwise, someone will get wrongly convicted of something that didn't take.
Do you think Tory does time?
No.
Not real time, like Dan said.
After what I was reading yesterday, that man seemed to... The armchair lawyers, them man, they were like,
nah.
No chance, kind of thing.
If he gets convicted, is there then grounds for deportation?
That is like a rumour that's floating around. Or like, he'll be banned from the US. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I guess it's like what the two guys to get deported
to Canada.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
for sure.
I think if he does do time, it'll just be like, it'll be mad minimal. And then, as you said, probation thing for time.
Yeah, definitely.
But then if he does do time, that means he is guilty, yeah? Does that change his life when he comes out, being guilty of shooting a woman?
Yeah.
I think it changes his opportunities, so it will change his life.
The current climate as well.
But
I try and...
Sorry,
go on, Rich.
We said about the kind of cancel culture. People have lapped up his latest album, so...
I think that's very different when there's no... I'd say evidence, but there's no actual...
There's no conviction.
Conviction. There's no sort of final hammer saying this is what you've done. It's not on record saying this is what you've done, so you can kind of just flaunt and be like, I ain't done nothing.
Although,
whatever.
times have changed. I think in the hip hop community, we don't care about anyone's convictions, or it's the opposite. We actually rate it. This one's a funny one, but if man have shot certain people,
I'm with you.
Man's been shot 9 times. I want that album. Like, I think I don't see it. If his music still slaps, I don't see it being held against him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I always or I hold it to sort of similar story like Chris Brown and Rihanna. Chris was kind of done for a while. He was done for a very long time. But it seems like
people haven't forgotten.
Chris was being dragged on the timeline for a while. I don't think he was done.
The story is, I think and there are no advocates for hitting women, but the story is on file that Rihanna was attacking him.
Yeah.
So that's
She instigated the video.
Do you think most people know that? I don't think most people.
If you've watched the documentary on Netflix, then you know that.
I think there is a documentary on Netflix
Yeah.
about it.
I think a lot of people know that, but it's the severity to which he went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I
is
didn't
when
know that.
people were like, that's fucking bonkers. Yeah, and I think she threw like his car key out the window as well.
I didn't know that.
But he's managed to find a way back.
I don't think.
But I don't know.
But even now, I still don't think that
He's not
fully
on.
back. Or it's more people are reluctant to either shout him out or be like, yeah, like Chris Brown's like
You're right,
cold,
you're right,
or
you're
he's
right,
got
you're
this
right.
cold tune, or it's just like.
But his music still spins on radio, man. I feel like
he's still like.
Oh yeah, that's to me, that's to you. But I think certain.
I feel like it's kind of been forgotten. It hasn't been forgotten about.
I just feel
it's
like
been dismissed, maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody knows,
Refusing to
but
remember.
they're like that loyal slaps.
it slaps, but then I think it's you get the cloud come over and like, oh yeah, he did that. So I'm enjoying loyal and all
If
of that.
people know, but it
on the low.
hasn't
That's
stopped
kind of
him or
mad
prevented him
from Drake, innit? I've just clocked it, like.
It's got side by side with him.
Yeah, after like you had the big thing with like Rihanna was your the thing you want. It's kind of mad. That's just hit me. But
Men are crazy still.
I don't know, man. I just think nowadays, yeah, it's like time kind of heals all kind of thing. But in a short period than you think, I think people dismiss a lot, man.
They do.
If the product is still there.
My thing is, people will manipulate their morals here for people they like.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
facts.
The art and artist thing.
Like,
If it slaps, I'm here for
if
it.
his enemy does it, it's horrible. But when your guy, it's like, but the reason for it and like everyone, morals are
Flexible.
very, very.
Yeah, you can, as long as you can kind of explain it, or your people attempt to explain it away, innit?
Yeah.
Which is, we're sick.
That's bad, man.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's bad, but that's the reality. That's
what it is,
so the reality.
Hey, do you think when Meg heard that there's the potential for Tory to get 22 years, she was like, yeah, cold?
I don't think so, you know.
She said she didn't say he was the shooter or nothing because she thought, we could both die when the Fed showed up.
Yeah.
So I think I was rating when she said that. I was like, she's really like looked at this. So no, I don't think that. I think that's weird, man. Anyway, just in general, like if someone's done you wrong, yeah. My thing is just like, karma, kind of like. I'm not out. I'm gonna get you back, like.
You're not gonna. She wouldn't celebrate it.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's always been a bit weird
on
to
him.
me.
Like he's opened that door
Yeah.
for justice to come and take him away. So
It's out of my hands. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think she. I hope she wasn't.
Nah, she doesn't seem like a.
She doesn't seem. Yeah.
ill will.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah.
But yeah, I just
That's where we are.
yeah. No, I don't believe that she would have celebrated that.
So
We'll find out in the next
again,
episode.
yeah, it's gonna be a mad couple of weeks.
Trust me.
It's gonna be interesting.
Reporting.
Was there anything else this week? Quiet one.
What are we on as well?
That must be.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
We've been chatting for a while. I don't mind if you man want to go bring-ins. If there's nothing else that I don't want to talk about, I'm easy. You can bring-ins?
Yeah,
Yeah, coach you.
I've got one. Very, very, very cold
I
tune.
know where you're going,
Yeah,
man.
I wanted to get in there first.
Ah,
but I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
someone
I was
signed
thinking
up.
Mike's a bit easy. a bit keen.
Yeah. I got me. Yeah.
It's me.
Which I was disappointed with how it went down because again it was on the same day as football.
It's a busy news day.
Yeah. So the tune is Gets featuring Skepta IC3,
So big.
and they tweeted it that it's going to be released at whatever time it was. So I was like, cool, as soon as we finish ball I'm going to get this in. Finish ball, everything was just about chip. So it was a bit mad, but yeah, the tune
So
was
good.
cold, man.
So
very,
good.
very,
I
very good.
haven't spun it since that day.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't ever, but I willed it. Of course I willed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I just said,
There's
this
levels
is very
in it.
good, man.
Yeah.
This is so
I
good.
remember Skep doing some bits, which is expected. But yeah, I need to spin it properly.
Yeah, so that's my bringing.
Cold.
I got bring-ins. I've actually got a couple.
Alright, slow down.
I guess my first will be Scorcher on the One Pole show.
Yes.
Scorcher's interview.
Man. I ain't even watched it. I need to.
I'm actually gonna hit him up. I proper enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I
Stuff
rated
in
It was a good. After I went back and watched Scorcher versus Scorcher on Axe FM.
Oh,
in that fucking
Yeah,
lowest quality.
I done the same
You know,
thing. I done the
watching.
same thing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was almost like a history lesson, somewhat on like the scene, somewhat, particularly as it pertains to the area we're in, Edmonton. And also, I think Scorch came across bare well in that, man.
There's a
Yeah, I
maturity.
rated it.
Still.
There's a maturity.
Yeah, there's some
was
growth.
showed a bit of vulnerability, but there's a part where he says like, "No, I don't even think I'm a good dad, bro."
Yes.
That
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
a dad, innit? But just I feel like if I were a dad, that'd
I
probably be
wouldn't say you're a great.
Yeah,
dad,
he was like, I wouldn't say I'm
Yeah.
a great dad, but I'm trying.
yeah.
It's the recognition.
It's not like I guess you could say self-deprecation, but it's just knowing, it's just having this idea that I could do. I'm trying to do better there, which I think is cold in what as I said, I'm not a dad, but I think that would probably, when that time comes, be the most important thing. And to know you're not doing the best at it means you can grow better at whatever you're doing. Man, that think they're the best. I'm like,
And it's something that I think in, I guess, the music scene, UK music scene, whatever, it's always, everyone puts themselves forward as the best.
yes.
No one really
Everyone's the
talks
king of
on
grime.
growth.
Yes.
And the vulnerability is one thing that I guess men don't show a lot of.
Exactly.
But yeah, I agree with you, Rich. Yeah, the interview, I was like,
Yeah, he talks about when he
This
was
is
in
this,
jail,
man.
the things he's learned, everything he wanted to learn, so he came
learning
out
to cook,
being a better cook.
Fam,
He was trying to learn French. I was like, this is cold.
Yeah, I was like, I might have to go to jail. Like.
Take it easy. We got quarantine.
You can make your own little jail, like, just
On lockdown.
come out when you want.
So yeah, no, I thought that was cold. I'm actually gonna hit him and say like, cold.
Yeah, that
Even when he
was
was talking about the start of Staple House and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, and one of the things that hit me was the
Spoke about
trickle
films,
down.
man. Spoke about films.
Spoke about the film. Hey, big up
Big
the
up Black-
films.
big up
man.
Black-
my
Jamie.
filmsman, international still.
No, what did he talk about? Like the formation of like Staple House and all that.
Yeah.
And thinking about how even them doing their thing with Staple House, as how I think it's inspired us to even do this show and stuff. Like the trickle down effect. I think bare people don't kind of clock it, but when I look back and I think, oh, they kind of done that, and then man was like,
There was
oh,
a-
right, I'm
there
gonna
was
start a clothing line.
There was a
And
summer where they were hot.
a very hot summer.
That was
Very,
a really good summer.
Fair man had Staple House t-shirts still. But yeah, that's. I think anyone should watch that if you like grime, particularly if you're from North London.
Yeah.
Definitely check that out.
Shout outside Krispy Kremes as well.
Yeah, come on, man. That was that as well. I was like, Poe, you've done well here still. My other bring in is I watched it early this week. Slightly depressing. Is I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's the new David Attenborough.
I
documentary.
don't know if I'm.
Something about a
I'm
witness
in the mood
statement?
for that.
It's,
Say all my life or
that's
something?
what he says. It's like it's a witness statement of how the world's changed him because he's almost 100. I think he's 93.
He's looking old now.
Oh yeah, but man was saying his age. I was like, what?
No.
he's-
He looks decent, man.
No, he looks decent for his age. I
He
think.
looks decent.
One of he's got like a bit of
The
a
eyes starting
yeah.
to
He
go,
looks like he
yeah.
might have had a mild stroke or something.
Fam,
But
93.
he's 93.
That's mental.
Bruv, he looked for 93.
He should rest now, man.
He looks good still.
He's no, but he could. This is his thing. This is why he feels like he can't because, bro, the next 100 years on this planet's looking techie, bro. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are things we can do to change it. But it's just good to kind of know where we're at, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, have to go easy on the meats still. But yeah, no,
Wait, what?
man, check it out. I think it's called. Is it Our Planet or something like that? I think it's called on Netflix.
Oh, it's not, but
What's it called then?
fuck knows, but it's not called Our Planet.
Alright, man. I won't tell me I'm wrong, but I can't tell me what's right.
It's not.
I should probably get it right, innit? Do you know what? I actually searched David Attenborough on Netflix, so you just do that. But it's a good watch.
Got man watching last year's.
Trust me.
It's a good documentary, man.
Oh, the planet's alright, like.
Everything's thriving.
Everything's cool. David Attenborough, A Life on Our Planet.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I said, isn't it?
Just missed out. Key parts of the title.
That's what I said, bro. So just search David Attenborough on Netflix.
Richie's bringing some David Attenborough show. Like.
Yeah, I mean, you should go back through his old catalogue anyway.
It's kind of mad.
His catalogue's cold. Yeah, check that out, man. It's good. It's good.
Nice.
Any other
Anyway?
bringers?
Yeah, you got
Mine is from a rapper I know a lot of you, man, don't really rate. 21 Savage.
Oh, that's out, innit?
Savage Mode 2.
I saw the
came
trailer.
out last week. It's so
East
mad.
London's finest.
Yeah. The best UK rapper. Morgan Freeman narrates it, which is a big
The whole album.
He said he's like the different like interludes and whatnot.
Cold,
and he drops in. It's crazy to the juxta between 21 Savage and Freeman. But this is where we are. There's loads of tunes on there, but I'll probably bring in 21 Savage, Many Men. It's an ode to Big 50.
Come on.
Cold.
Samples.
Cold.
I thought it. We gotta play it up.
I rate the cover because it's like old.
Master P.
Yeah. I rate when I saw the cover, I was like, okay.
Les, should we?
No bringing from me. Should have done this at the top of the episode, but
You can tell everyone to follow, like, subscribe, all that shit.
yeah, all of that stuff. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Only the Mandem on Twitter, Instagram. But we got a new segment coming that we're gonna introduce.
Oh, yes.
Called Ask the Mandem. Is what it is. Says on the tin. Use the hashtag Ask the Mandem. Send us any questions.
Tweet us if it's a private thing.
Yeah.
Slap it in the DMs.
Yeah. Any
Let us know
dilemmas.
if you want to be anonymous or not, because you know
Yeah.
it might be a techie one you're asking.
Yeah.
Any
I think it probably will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, any dilemmas you have or anything that's happening that you want the Mandem's opinion on, we record every Saturday. So
Or just
try-
ask us questions about us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or that, or
Whatever.
even that. Yeah, just try hit us up early in the week. We'll try to do our research on it and try to give an opinion on it. But yeah, hashtag Ask the Mandem. It's coming very soon.
And can we talk about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
there's something there, actually.
There's merch.
Michael's doing a little bit of sign language there, but yeah. We
With
got-
nah.
yeah.
Like, if you want that good quality, fam.
What is it? When you're in your house,
I
you're
ain't
on your
even
sofa,
seen it,
you're
though.
watching your film.
Open one of those if you want.
For it? Oh, fantastic. You know I love our socks, fam.
Yeah, we got pairs of socks that we're bringing out very soon. You might have seen it on our Twitter and our Instagram recently. But yeah, if you want a pair, hit us up. We'll get them over to you. Just as a little kind of thank you as for people listening over the years. It sounds weird even saying that, listening over the years.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, socks coming very soon. So hit us up if you're interested and we'll get a pair over to you.
Yeah, man.
Cold.
Come on. Truth, you got anything?
No bringings from me.
No. Oh.
His presence was enough.
I was just about to say that
His
still.
presence was
Thanks, man.
Yeah, good
Love
to have
my
you,
bros,
man.
love my bros.
See you next week. Yeah, man.
Although actually, sorry.
Oh, here we go.
I might as well just give you like one of our people's, innit? Obviously, Scorcher's new thing, 500 likes.
Yes.
Good tune.
Oh, I ain't even heard that.
Good
It's
tune,
called
good
it.
tune.
Yeah.
I said
The videos,
that, the verse as
like the
well.
concept's good. I like it.
Oh, the video.
Yeah. The rewind thing.
Oh.
Featuring Lazy and Heavy Trackers. Cold.
Cold. His last few releases have been cold anyway.
Very,
so.
very.
Yeah,
good run.
Definitely.
Good stuff.
Cold. That's episode 176.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, all of that. Stay locked. No, I fucked it.
He's only done it 175 times.
Keep it healthy.
Stay blessed.
Yeah.
Oi! It's the
Actually,
Mandem
part
podcast.
of the rebrand, we might have to change that. And
Yeah.
Oh, you want to change that, yeah?
I will see. We'll figure out something that works. I don't even know how that one came about.
Hey, just a thing, innit?
Yeah.
Well, you know what to say next, innit?
Yeah.
It's the Mandem podcast.